All right, it's workout time. Time to do the second baseline workout, the attacking workout. I'll walk you through it real quick. Let's see here. Let me find it. This is the workout I'm doing. This has you hit hard intervals between 45 seconds long and 3 minutes long. So you'll see each interval, they're paired up. So you do the same interval twice. And there's 4 pairs. So a total of 8 intervals you're going to hit. And they go from higher power, shorter length to lower power, longer length. So for me, with my FTP set at 310, my intervals are going to be 45 seconds at 510, 1 minute at 435, 2 minutes at 390, and 3 minutes at 355. This looks like, to me, kind of a typical VO2 sort of workout, although these shorter intervals aren't quite that, but it looks to me like it's typical in that it's going to be hard, but doable. So we'll find out. I'm going to join the event, and I'm doing it as an event on my sweet safety bike. Don't be jealous. All right, let's go. I meant to get these workouts done earlier, like days earlier, but being out of town for Thanksgiving kind of threw a wrench in my plans. So I'm not getting everything done as far ahead as I'd hoped. I also feel like I've been slightly under the weather lately. It's weird, like runny nose one day, sore throat another day. Today's runny nose day. Runnier than usual. My nose always runs when I ride. But anyway, see how it goes. I'm bumping my fan up. So I'm in erg mode. Yeah. In erg mode for all of this workout. But when I do the test, the attacking test, which is 2 different 1 minute max power intervals, when I do that, I will be turning off erg mode, heading into those test segments for reasons already explained in previous videos and articles. "53 minutes to there. Here we go. It's like we have our typical 7 to 10 minute warm up, ramp up, followed by 3 30-second kind of threshold to VO2 level efforts to kind of blow the carbon out. And then the workout proper will begin. Like 3 to 5 minute intervals, I think, are so important for cyclists. Those VO2 workouts, especially the older you get, the more you need those harder efforts. 5 minutes and below, basically, because that's what you're losing, right? You're losing that short-term power. You got endurance for days, steady long-term power for days, but what you can max out at 5 minutes and less, that's the struggle. And the struggle is real. This is as comfortable as I'm going to be today, right here. I think my best power numbers are actually like 1 minute, 1 minute and shorter. That's kind of my strength. You look at in terms of watts per kilo or just pure wattage. It's the longer intervals that get me. I was just chatting with folks on the Zwift cast today about that, about how we need to have the discipline to do the hard workouts, the workouts that push us in our weakness, and not just do the workouts that make us feel good. Easier said than done. Visualize yourself in a race. I used to do a steady, about a 20-minute long climb nearby, outside. During that climb, sometimes I would ride with a friend and he wasn't as strong, so I told him I would stay at zone 2 power, and then he would try to keep up with me. So it was a good contest. It was good for me to work to control my power, and it pushed him. But one thing I noticed is if I looked at heart rate, I could be chugging along at zone 2 power, heart rate between 135 and 140. Right, that's like top of my zone 2 heart rate. But what I thought about would change my heart rate. Sometimes I would think about races. I would think about key spots in races where I attacked or was attacked, or the last minute of a race and how it unfolded. And I'd look at my heart rate and it'd be 10 to 15 beats higher just from thinking about something exciting. Our bodies are funny. And cycling is certainly a great laboratory for observing all that. You have all these metrics, especially indoor cycling, when you're not having to think about traffic, bad pavement, keeping your bike upright, other riders nearby. You can look at the numbers a lot more, kind of learn about yourself. I'm not looking at the instructions, really. Telling me to relax. Okay. Let's take a couple screenshots real quick. Always good to have some screenshots of events that I can use in my articles. Side shot. Lady putting on her lipstick for the recording. I love it. Okay, 30 seconds. Then we start our set of spin-ups. And primers, that's what they're calling them. All right, 310 watts. So this first one is 30 seconds at FTP. Put some confetti ride-ons to people. Heart rate's waking up a bit. All right, 340. It's about 110% of FTP. It's like a team time trial there. It's my 30-second pull. A lot of TTTs, about 340 to 370. Usually my target. Speaking of 370, here we go. All right. I keep seeing Zwifters post that this workout was harder than they thought it'd be. That's not a good sign, I guess. We'll see. I'll give you my review when we're done. 2 minutes to go time. This group is too crowded. Oh. I just gave an elbow flip. Uh-oh, the team wants me to create a breakaway. Guys, I'm not the breakaway guy. You want me to conserve in the draft and then sprint. That's what you want me to do. Trust me. Here we go. Get ready to attack. Down in my attacking position. Here we go. Woo. Minute and a half to recover is not very long. That woke the old legs up. Here we go. Stay away. 45-second attack. Yeah. Huh. A bit more recovery now. 3 minutes. Keep my cadence up. Keep my heart rate down. Why don't you marry it? I always tell my kids that anytime they say they love something. Got some people struggling with holding these power numbers. All right, 1 minute at 4:35 is next. See how this feels compared to the other. We'll rate the intervals. I'm going to say the last ones were 7.5 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. I'm just going to be on the hoods this time. Bring my heart rate down. 30 seconds. Minute rest. That's nice. A little longer. Halfway there. This one feels like a big jump. Going from what I just did, 1 minute 4:35, to double the length, so 2 minutes at 3:90. In theory, based on my power numbers, I should be able to do 390 for 2 minutes. But I feel like it's really going to suck. Heart rate's down. I would rate those as slightly harder than the first one, so I'm going to say 8 out of 10. Here we go. 390, 2 minutes. Kind of cool. We're on a climb for this. In the race, I'm doing 390 on this climb, trying to survive. Legs are burning. I'll keep my cadence up. Ugh. Might stand up for part of this one. Let's see. All right, 2 minutes. Those are tough. I'm gonna say the 8.5 out of 10, close to a 9. A 5-minute rest is nice. Ooh. I'll keep my cadence up. Get the blood flowing to the muscles. Get them oxygenated. Get all the acidic byproducts purged. 2 intervals left. 3 minutes each at 355 watts. I've done these before. I've done VO2 workouts right around these targets. So once again, should be doable, but it won't be easy. It's gonna hurt. No pain, no gain now. Some ride-ons. Try to keep my phone good. Keep breathing. Come on, heart rate. Get down. Come on. Don't feel like I'm recovered yet. This one's gonna hurt. Not that the other ones didn't. There we go. Oh. 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 Huh. Ooh. Ah. 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 Yeah. Yeah, it was tough. I'm gonna rate those a 9.5. Maybe a 9. 9 to 9.5. 10 being I just give up. So those are probably about a 9. Because I was able to complete them without standing up at all. And standing up, something I sometimes do as kind of a last resort, just to finish out the last 10 to 30 seconds of a hard interval. And I was thinking I would need to do that on these 3-minute ones a little bit. But I didn't need to on the first one. And the second one, second one was tough. It's tougher than the first. It felt really long. But when I got to 1 minute left, I thought, I can do this seated. I don't need to stand. It's going to be hard, but it will be a triumph of the human spirit if I can do it. So I stayed seated. Wow. Oh, man. So yeah, in summary, tough workout. The light version would definitely be easier. It's only 6 intervals, and the intervals aren't as hard. Yeah, the way they structured that. It's a really effective way to structure a workout where you do shorter, higher power efforts first when your legs are fresher. Your legs have that punch in them. And you transition to longer efforts at lower power. Doing that, you're able to train kind of multiple power systems, but train them all effectively. I wouldn't necessarily go from, say, like 15-second sprints to 5-minute intervals in one workout. I think it's good to keep the intervals kind of within a window. Probably about this workout is probably about the max window size you would want. 45 seconds to 3 minutes. Whew. Yeah, it's a good workout. Let's see if Strava has anything to say about it. You know what else I'll check is intervals.icu. Oh, I gotta upload the ride. Forgot about that. I'm gonna want to upload here. Happy good videos. Just a boring finishing video. Yeah. Alright, that's good enough. Alright. Intervals. What does it say about the ride? That's kind of what I thought it would say. So check this out. Let's see. Do a couple other things here. Okay. So this is a sign of a well-designed workout. Let me blow my nose first. When you're targeting specific power intervals in a workout, you want to be able to put out your max power for the interval. It doesn't do a lot of good to do a 3-minute interval on tired legs. So you want to be recovered going into it. One measure of that recovery is what's called W prime, Let's see, maybe I could make this a bit bigger. Yeah. So this is the intervals.icu site, and the green graph down here is W prime. W prime, you can imagine it like a bucket of high intensity power that you've got at your disposal. So it's not measuring, your zone 2 power, how much of that you have. W prime is about power over threshold. I'm not actually sure exactly where it measures it, but that's I think the easy way to think about it. And so when you're doing these high powered intervals, as you do the interval, you're emptying that bucket. So you can see during that workout, these are the 30-second spin ups we did during the warm up. So you can see my bucket went from, let's see, where's the number? It's down below. Oh, there. Okay, so my W prime went from 24.2, and then within 30 seconds it was down to 15.7. That's the number of kilojoules you have in your bucket, basically. So it went down, and then I had a recovery interval, and you can see my bucket starts to refill. It's like when you're playing a video game and your character's life meter is recharging. So it refills back up to 19.4, depletes the 11, refills again, depletes. But you can see, here's what's interesting. Here's why I think that was a well-designed workout is you can see my W prime never goes down super far. I mean, it goes down to kind of a consistent level at after each of the hard intervals. So down here it's 13.1, 12.4, 12.5, 10.8, 14.9, 13.9. So all within about a 4 kilojoule window. Whoa. And then I was able to recover pretty well after each one, so I had the power to complete it. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. Basically, during that workout, I was emptying the bucket and then getting enough rest to refill the bucket, and then emptying it again. And that's what workouts like a classic cycling workout is the 30-30 workout, where you basically sprint or do not an all-out sprint, but a hard sprint for 30 seconds. And then you recover for 30 seconds, and you sprint again for 30. And when you do those, you'll see your bucket getting emptied, and it won't get refilled fast enough, which is why you can only do, say, 10 of those efforts before you got to stop, take a long break, let your bucket refill, and then do it again. Anyway, that's it. That's W prime. It's W with an apostrophe. Racers on the dirt team call them Weebles. They say, hey, I used up all my Weebles in that race. You've used up all your Weebles if you go from having the full bucket all the way down to 0. That means you've emptied your high intensity power. You gave it all you had in the race. If you can empty your Weebles, good for you. It means you went all in. All right, well, probably in 2 days, I will do the attacking the bunch test, where I do 2 all-out 1-minute efforts to see what my 1-minute power is. So that's the next step in this Zwift camp baseline process. Until then, see you out there. Right on, everybody.